Hello friends, welcome back to the wonderful world of Skyrim where we just went to sleep, which means we get to level up. I'm definitely going to have to put something into health before too long. We have a perk to increase. We've been doing really good with destruction. Healing spells cure more. That's actually really nice. Apprentice alteration is not bad. That would give me access to a little bit more like armor. Alteration is where I'm eventually going to get, like, protections are twice as strong. Stability is what I'm going for. Alteration spells have a greater duration. Yeah, so the whole point of alteration is eventually I'm going to armor myself. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up Apprentice Alteration. Have some breakfast. Grab a meat pie. Don't be that way. I love you, but you're very, very loud. Bye, Arachnia. I'll miss you. Okay. It is 5 in the morning, which is why it's dark and cold. Great time to be out on horseback. We are heading to Rorikstead. Is there a pass there? That would make my life a lot easier. There's an enemy out here. A wolf. Didn't even have to hit it directly. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can just cut through the mountains here. That would be way more convenient than going all the way around. So if you're just joining us somehow, Firebrand got into a drinking contest with some guy named Sam, and then she woke up in Markarth in a temple saying something about marriage and goats. We paid a fairly handsome sum to the temple that we wrecked, and found out that we might learn more in Rorikstead because that's something that apparently I was ranting about in my drunken haze. Okay. Of course, the ultimate goal is still to get up to Winterhold, but we gotta figure out what's going on here first. There's a ghost out there? Are you a ghost that wants to attack me? You are a ghost that wants to attack me. This always happens. Okay, search the plantation for clues. Here we go. I feel strange, hot and cold all at once. My hand shakes, hard to write, so dizzy. I think I've been poisoned. Seems she got the better of me after all. Alright, well, I guess this is what we're doing now. Get out of the way. Okay, there's a lot here, but he apparently thinks his wife is a witch. Rin, their son, went missing. He thinks that she poisoned the son. My son's spirit whispers to me demanding vengeance. Okay. Nothing in there. What do we have down here? A button. Aha.
All the living shall fear.
Lots of poison, or potions, which is nice. Okay, so this is her journey. Urval wanted to be farmers. The soil's good. I found a secret room. I'm gonna make an alchemy lab. I love him, but he can be a dolt. Plantation's doing well, but his eyes are bigger than his purse. Thinking about getting a wagon. I see how he looks at my potions and herbs. Where else are we going to get the money? Rin's gone missing. His little wooden sword is missing too, which also was mentioned in the other journal. It's been 3 days now. My little boy is still gone. I don't like how Urval is looking at me. Getting what I deserve. And she thinks he killed the son. And she did indeed poison him. But, wait, I hear something. He killed her right after the fact. Wow. What's the next step? No, not you. Unquiet Den. Find out what happened to Rin. So if I'm not mistaken, and it's been a while, I think if I head out to these trees, I might find the next piece of the puzzle. Also, I'll find a wolf. Also, I'll find multiple wolves. There's the sword. Oh, wait. Or... Gotta dig. Got him. Sometimes they manifest far away. Gotta remember that. Thank you. Okay. Back to the farmhouse. Oh, hello. Your family can rest in peace now.
Thanks a lot. Here, take this for all your hard work.
The key to the plantation. So, I guess I own 3 homes now, plus Felberg? Though Felberg is still just a wall in a dream at the moment. I guess that means I can put stuff in here. There we go. Down to 111 pounds in the inventory, and Raya is fully divested as well. I guess we've got a new house. Plant crops. Okay, that's definitely a not right now problem. I'm down to do some planting, but we have a mystery to solve. Maybe we'll come back here and spend the night when we're done figuring out this whole Rorikstead business.
Don't like the idea of you traveling alone out there with the war and talk of dragon. Did you see those guards? Get out of line and you'll have them to deal with.
It'd just be to Whiterun and back.
Do I detect a bit of jealousy in your tone? I would hardly blame you. What calling could be more noble than this? I see in your eyes that you think I jest.
No,
I assure
farmers
you
are amazing.
I don't. I am proud, and rightfully so, of the work we do here. Working the soil with your hands, seeing your seeds take root and grow, tending a herd. There is a joy in honest labor you won't find elsewhere.
Fair enough.
Until next time.
You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself?
I'm sorry?
Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant.
I did what?
You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant.
Okay. Fair.
All right then.
Let's go get Gleda. A night to remember. Also, we'll go ahead and discover Rorikstead. And we're heading south. I seem to be stuck on something. Don't like killing doggos. I don't like it. Okay, so somewhere down here is a giant with a goat. We gotta get the goat back. There's the giant. I don't suppose you'll just let us take it? Nope, guess not. Nice work, Raya. Eastern Dwemer War Axe. Alright. Lita, you coming along? Alright, let's go. Just gotta turn around every once in a while, make sure the NPC hasn't gotten stuck on something. Happens all the time. There, I got your stupid goat back.
Name's Ennis. If you talked to Reldith yet? She's like a mother to me.
Oh, right.
Citizen.
Wait, where's Gletta?
Another fine day at work.
I swear to God, Gletta, there you are.
I'll tell you who I don't envy. Those poor children who lost their parents in this war.
Lives lost, crops burned, lives ruined. There's no greater sin than war. And yet, you were in love with them, and you've made something of your life.
I was lucky. If you hadn't rescued me, I'd probably be a thief, a mercenary, or something even worse.
It's too
You
fine
here
a
from the
day to
city?
dwell on
Here's your
such
goat.
I'll
Can you
visit
help me
Whiterun.
retrace my steps?
Gladder!
Forget about
I've not a
wars,
scratch on
orphans
her.
for a while.
Happy day! I still can't figure out why you stole her. You left a note explaining it, but half of it was gibberish and the rest had mead spilled on it. Only bit I could make out was repaying Isolde in Whiterun, and even that's mostly scribbles. Guess you could try there.
Did I say anything about a staff?
You said a whole lot of nonsense about selling Gleda to hire a priestess for some big event. There was a bit of talk about some staff you had in safekeeping. Never said where, but you sure didn't have it with you.
Lovely. Okay. Well, Whiterun.
Yeah?
We're familiar with Whiterun. We've been there a few times. It's a little ways off, but let's go. Does Rorikstead have a cart? I don't think it does. No, I think we're just gonna have to hoof it, as it were. We were supposed to be in Winterhold by now. It's fine. Got something over here. There seems to be a ghost carriage or a ghost... Is that a ghost mud crab? I am incredibly curious. You gonna be nice? You're not gonna be nice. But you're not gonna directly attack me either. Alright, well I gotta know. I can't even interact with you. I love it. This is perfect and wonderful, and I love you. Okay, we've got some sort of Ghost King mud crab here. Definitely worth the detour. You never know what you're gonna find around the corner in Skyrim. Okay, I believe we can rejoin the road up here pretty quick. And onward to Whiterun. Depending on timing, we may or may not have to rest at some point. Yeah, we're gonna go off-road here. We'll just cut across. Got some kind of glowing tree in there. None of my business. Yeah, and then we'll rejoin the road and it'll take us right to Whiterun. This is interesting. And it's got one of the things. Very interesting. I'm gonna drop a marker here. For some reason, I can't drop the marker right where I'm standing. So we're going to move off a bit. I'm not going to let myself get distracted by this. But I'm definitely interested. Why can't I? There we go. We're going to set that destination. We're going to be back there at some point. Because I suspect that goes somewhere real interesting. But I just don't have the time right now. I've got a staff to get. There she is, good old Whiterun.
Please, someone do something! Never should have come here!
I love how the noble got all threatening after the wolf was dead. God, these fields, these plains are so gorgeous with these mods. Like, I know I keep banging on about it, but I'm not going to stop. Okay, well, back to Whiterun. Wasn't expecting to be back here so soon. Okay.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me.
For what? I mean, how much do I owe you?
It's not about the money, really. I wouldn't have given you the wedding ring on credit if you weren't so obviously in love. But if there isn't going to be a wedding, the least you can do is give the ring back. That was one of my best pieces.
Do you know what I did with it?
You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you.
Okay, well... Witchmist Grove it is, I suppose. Like, 2,000 gold is a lot of gold. I'll pay it if I can't find the ring, but 2,000 gold is a lot. Wow. Okay, Witchmist, I know what I'm doing. Grove is just south of Windhelm. So I'm gonna give myself a break. Since I've been to both of these places. And I'm gonna allow myself to take the cart to Windhelm. Then we can go down to the Grove. Mistwitch Grove. I can speak words, I promise.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Windhelm, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who
Came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead. But of course, now it's nighttime. So it might be best to go and sleep in the inn, head off bright and early in the morning, which I think, because I've only been recording for about 30 minutes, I'll do that in this video.
Welcome.
This
Let
is
me
an
know if you
ode
want
to
anything.
Skyrim's truest son.
I've got a
daughters.
clean mug around
The
here.
Stormcloaks.
Somewhere. Got some fresh baked bread? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you the
Okay,
kitchen.
so
This way.
Nearly done.
we'll do a sleep. Wake up bright and early.
We'll drive out the empire from this land.
My favorite drink.
Sorry, Torbjorn. Got other things to do. Another time. Okay, we are looking for Witch Mist Grove. It's very cold up here. We're actually starting to run low on food, so we gotta be careful with that. Okay, we're heading basically due south. No, I'm not ready to trade the ring for the Daedric armor set. Like, it would be nice for Raya to have Daedric armor, but I certainly don't need it. Yep. Getting there. That's a hag raven. Or a hag. We're just gonna armor up. Just in case.
Darling, I've been waiting for you to return.
Hold on.
Done talking. You fell for that hussy friend with a dark
Crap! Okay, well, she didn't like that, and this was always gonna happen, so... I'm like, sorry, there are a bunch of wolves attacking, and she's like, we're not done yet. I was just... came for the ring, but, you know, if you're gonna be that way... Oh my, another hand touches the beacon? Are we gonna do it? We're gonna do it.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Yes, indeed.
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath. And I will make you the instrument of my cleansing light.
The break of dawn, which I believe... Where's Mount Kilcreath? Way over here, so it's gonna be a while before we do that, but you know what? I like the Meridia quest. I don't mind. Let's go. But for now, we need to get all the way back to Whiterun, right? Because I am... returning the wedding ring. Well, much as I did before, I'll probably just go ahead and head back up to Windhelm and take the cart. Alright, we are back after a... yet another freeze. It's fine, they happen. So we went, we got our ring from the Hagraven. And now we are back to Whiterun.
I can take you to any of the holes. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
So I met this guy named Maik. He's got a lot to say about a lot of things. Okay, back to Whiterun. We'll bring the ring back and see if we can finally put an end to whatever it is that's happening. Okay.
Got some good pieces. Take a look.
Do I have anything to sell? Yeah, the war axe. I have some pelts. Yeah, we'll go ahead and sell them for now. I could use the leather,
Don't forget to check
but
inside
like,
the shop if you need anything.
I don't think it's super necessary. That said, since I'm here... Hi, Lydia.
I am your sword and your shield.
I appreciate that, but you don't have to have your shield in your hand all the time. Just saying, you can relax. It's fine. grab those dragon scales, dragon bones. Pretty sure I can sell those to the War Maiden.
Have you met my father? The finest weapons and armor. I'll take my leave then. I help my father in more ways than people realize. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I am looking to unload some dragon bone and dragon scales if I can. No, I can't. Okay.
Until next time.
That's gonna have to be Balavor then? Bellathor? Bellathor. Bellathor.
Very cool. Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Don't mean to be
If
rude,
not,
but I'm
let
too
me
busy
know.
to
I might
talk
have
right now.
Everything's for... Take a look.
There's definitely a lag. I put in like 1 or 2 more mods, and I feel like now there's a lag whenever I pull up one of these menus. Does it happen? Hold on, this is important. It does happen when I go for items too. That's a little bit unfortunate.
I'd even buy one. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
So it's possible that something I did borked my save. And if that's the case, I will go back and change it up. But for now, you can buy those things. Okay, just getting rid of stuff that I don't need. Okay.
Remember, I'll give you the best deal.
Also hungry.
Or die trying.
Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Here's the ring.
Excellent. Sorry it didn't work out. I know how excited you were for the wedding.
I don't know what you're talking
It would be a
about.
huge ceremony at Morvenskar. You said you even had some magic staff that would handle all of the guests.
Skyrim.
Okay, Morvun Scar.
Farewell.
Now, just to be clear, we're gonna do a save, and I'm going to actually quit out to the main menu. Just to see if the delay in the menu continues. The Skyrim script extender is not running, but it is. I know it is. If a new Skyrim patch has been released, in this case, wait until it's been updated and install the new version. Okay, fair enough. And the delay is still there, so we'll see. This may end up never making it out. We'll see. Okay, where are we going? I bet it's super far away. I have already cleared it because it's right next to Windhelm. Awesome. Perfect. You. Once again, I will go ahead and avail myself of the cart so that we don't have to go through 20 minutes of
Need a ride?
Travel.
Where do you want to go? Climbing back and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear there's whole countries full of them down south.
Deja vu. Okay, so it's cold and I'm hungry. And what time is it? It's 1 a.m. Jeez. Okay, well, we're gonna go and grab a place to sleep. Yeah, it's very cold. I'm not too concerned because I'm gonna be going inside in just a moment.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. Got some
Food
fresh
first.
baked bread and good
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Yeah. This can't work out like this.
Enjoy your stay. And don't break. Those dark elf refugees will take...
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
I'll show you to your room. Right this
Okay.
way.
Gonna take a sleep, but the video continues.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
Okay, so we are going to Morvenskar, which we've already cleared in theory. Wait, where's my horse? I thought I brought it all the way up here. Maybe not. No, because I took the cart, my horse was, yeah, teleported to the stables. Makes sense to me. No, I'm still not going to get that Daedric armor from you. I like this ring just fine. Maybe one day, but not today. Excellent. Should probably put on some better clothes. There we go. A little bit warmer now. We're gonna have to take a hard right at some point. As soon as these cliffs are gone. Okay, so what's going on here? I have officially headed toward here. Now, in theory, they should all be gone, but we're gonna sneak anyway, because I'm not sure if I left any behind. Air is warm here, so we can change back. Yeah, pretty sure I already dealt with these folks. There is a portal in space. Okay, not the weirdest thing that I've seen. This does not look like a particularly cold place. Oddly peaceful.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it.
It was quite a trip. Where are we?
I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff.
I have all the things needed to repair it.
Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment.
Well.
Yes?
So this was a prank?
Just a prank? Just a prank? The Daedric Lord of Debauchery does not deal in mere pranks. This may have begun as a minor amusement, but it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff.
Thanks, I guess. Why did you choose me?
Let's be honest here. I don't always think my decisions through.
Valid.
But you're going places. Maybe a little influence from your old Uncle Sanguine could help adjust your course a bit.
Thanks, I guess.
My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Oh, and we're back to Candlehearth Hall. What time is it? 9:45 a.m. Okay. Well, we should probably eat something.
Got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a bite to eat. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Okay.
Enjoy your stay.
Got
And
some
don't break
food.
nothing.
And honestly, it's like 10 a.m., so it's about time for us to go. But also, we should have just gotten the Sanguine Rose. It summons a Dremora for 60 seconds. I love this weapon. It's one of my favorite in the entire game. And that's why I'm so glad that I found Sam when I did. But in the next video, we're going to go ahead and finally, hopefully, I swear to God, make our way up to Winterhold for reals this time. And hopefully the mods that I put in will make for a fun story up there. Regardless, thank you very much for watching. I hope I'll see you next time.